was surprised that these two executives, one Deborah Turness used to work here in the States. I'm a little bit familiar with her. I was surprised they left. Did that end the controversy? How do you pronounce that word? You say it slightly different. Controversy.
Controversy. Yeah, we
Controversy.
call it beep. We call
Yeah.
it auntie
Is
sometimes.
it over now, or is it still
No.
raging?
It's not over, partly because it's Donald Trump, and therefore it wasn't enough to have two scalps. They obviously stepped down, I think, realizing that this was becoming quite a big scandal. And I think in America, everyone's focused on the editing of a speech, really, to put it together in a way that it misleadingly suggested that Donald Trump had directly incited violence among for Jan 5th. But that story was part of a dossier which had lots of incidents suggesting BBC bias on things like Israel Palestine. So they were facing a lot of questions that go beyond Trump. The reason it hasn't gone yet is because there's questions about how the BBC responds to this all, but there's also a $1 billion lawsuit. And the fact that Donald Trump has said he plans to sue what is the public service broadcaster in the UK, where legally you have to have the license fee. So is it the taxpayer who would be paying towards this? Means that the story isn't going anywhere. And today we had the BBC say that they have apologized to Donald Trump, which is what he wanted, but they say they don't want to give him any money. And we're waiting to hear what Donald Trump will say on that. But he has given an interview to perhaps what we might call the rival to the BBC, GB News, which is the
Yeah.
right-wing TV channel, which comes
Right.
out later tonight. So I
It's a bit.
suspect that will
It's a
be his
bit of
reply.
it's a bit of an upstart. That
Yes, it's
outfit.
it's not quite equal, but
Yeah.
they do not
Yeah.
like the BBC, so
Yeah.
it's an interesting choice by Donald Trump.
And of course, the other storyline that needs to be carried through is they got to get somebody to take the job to run the thing now, and that's not going to be easy. Katie, thank you for being here. Cozy Earth is having a crazy sale right now, massive discount on everything they do. Go to cozyearth.com, promo code two way for 40% off. This is your towels, your blankets, your sheets, your bubble cuddle blanket, your jogger pants, t-shirts, everything, the whole site, 40%. It's Black Friday. Come early. Go to cozyearth.com. Use the promo code two way for 40% off. This is great stuff, affordable, comfortable, and the towels and the sheets. I've said this before. You'll use them as towels and sheets, but then you'll just want to go sit down and watch the telly, and you'll just grab them and you'll just embrace them. You'll just sit with them because they're so soft. They're so wonderful. Not like anything I've ever had. And again, I'm wearing the pants right now, best pants I've ever owned. Black Friday comes early. Cozyearth.com. Use the promo code two way for 40% off everything on the site. You won't want to miss it.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and two-way tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.